Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we are out in the garage and we are going to be splitting apart the transmission for the Civic. We need to get an LSD in it because open diff's not going to be any fun with making any power. So we have the transmission here and we are going to start getting that torn down. Oh, I realized in the first video I uploaded that I didn't actually show the carnage from the 1.5 that was in the Civic. So for that, we have it right here. This is what's left of the piston cylinder 4. You can actually see the connecting rod down through there, and I can actually wiggle the connecting rod because I gave a nice little inspection window here in the block. You can actually see the light coming in from the top, block it out. It's looked pretty good. It actually split the entire transmission all the way to where the slave cylinder goes. So that took a pretty big hit when the stock bottom end 1.5 saw like 16 pounds. So yeah, for the transmission, we have a handful of different bolts we have to approach and take off. We have these three, which are detent. They have a spring and a ball bearing behind them. There's going to be this here. I'll have to pull that. Then on the front side, we have this 8mm Allen head. And then we'll also have to pull this one on the bottom, or when you stand it up, it'll be the top, a 3/8 drive head. And then there's also a snap ring beyond that. So I did forget to mention that we do have to pull the 12 mils that actually go all the way around the case that split it in half. So far I've already pulled the 8mm Allen head from inside of the bell housing. I threw it up on a couple 2x4s to get the input shaft up off the table. And from here we should be good to attack this thing and split it in half. I did want to mention, if you kind of look here, let me see if I can get the camera to see it good. There is a code written right there. So on the top, I can't read it with the GoPro, but on the bottom we have A000, and it's PA or 4A on the top. And what that is the actual code that kind of tells what the transmission is and should tell us the size of the diff bearing. But I'm going to split the case because I want to be sure anyway. But yeah, I'll throw the camera up on the stand here and then time-lapse tearing it down. Alright, so after fighting with it for a little bit, I finally got the snap ring to pop free. I think I was bound on the dowel pin on this side because this side wasn't lifting up as much. When it finally did lift, popped right up, put tension on this, popped it free. Would help if I had the right pair of snap rings. I unfortunately do not have them. Alright, so back on the tripod. Here, we should be able to... There. Not sure what that sound was. You get a good look inside the trans. Everything actually looks really good. I don't see any immediate chunkage or anything. See what's on the magnet. Ooh. Okay, the magnet doesn't look good. There looks to be a significant amount of material on the magnet. So that's not spectacular. I wonder if I can pop that magnet up out real quick. Maybe not. Ooh. It's not good. I didn't want to have to split these gear stacks and change synchros, but it looks like it's something that may be required. I'm not positive. It could just be a little bit of bearing material. It looks like the shift forks all look good. Nothing looks too bad, really. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, that's for sure. A little bit of wearing on a couple of the gears. I'm a little concerned. It looks like there's a mark on quite a few of these gears, as if potentially something passed through them. I really hope we're not missing a tooth or anything crazy. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. So, what we're gonna do, make this one. This guy. Pull a couple more pieces, and we should have the strands pretty much the rest of the way apart. These 12s or 10s. We'll do a little bit more inspection and take it from there. I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard real quick I got set aside. That will allow me to lay out some of these pieces better. That's plenty big enough. Now we have a spot to throw our gear stacks and our shift forks and stuff. I set the correct socket. That. Okay. From there we can pull the reverse gear. I believe we got to pull that little 12 mil down there, and we should be able to take this the rest of the way apart. Because that was a 12 mil. It is a 12 mil, but that's too big. Here's a small washer on this guy you don't want to lose on this 12 mil. Ooh, my finger. Okay, before everything completely goes horribly wrong, which I think it just did, he's going to here. I'm gonna pop this magnet about. Wow. That's not right. Super sludgy. A little bit of metal in it, not much. It's not that bad. It's not enough to say it's a tooth or anything, that's for certain. There's no big chunks, they're all small. Yeah, so that's the teardown. We're just gonna once over everything else here. It doesn't look horrible, that's for certain. Check this side. Yeah, no. I'm gonna say most of it looks pretty good. Better than I honestly would have expected, I think. And these diff bearings don't even seem bad. I mean, they're not amazing, but they're not junk, to my own surprise. And this is unfortunately exactly what I thought, and a stock open diff. Not gonna work for our application. Yeah, So from here, we're gonna end up probably ordering, since I'm here, I probably should just do new bearings and seals. Seems ignorant not to. Yeah, I'll probably do new input shaft, bearing and seal, diff bearing since I'm gonna be ordering a diff. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. Well guys, that's gonna be it for this video and it for me in the garage today. I gotta go get the diff ordered now that we know the size of the bearing. And yeah, next time we'll either be working on the Supra, trying to get the rear subframe in that, and or getting this transmission slapped back together with some new bearings, seals, and LSD, and that way it can put power to the ground. Yeah, till next time, catch you later.